So what are we looking at today? Well, first of all, we're going to go through a bit of an overview of the various analytics solutions available on the Salesforce platform and the Salesforce ecosystem. Then we're going to talk through a bit of a guide on how to select the right tool for the right job. And you'll understand more about that when we get to that. We're going to discuss how the capability of CRM Analytics and Tableau work better together. And then at the end, we should have some time for a discussion and a Q&A. So as we think about Tableau and we look at the evolution of analytics, you go back to pre-2003, very much traditional reporting, very code heavy. Visualization of data sets, databases was really quite laborious and challenging and involved a very high level of expertise. And then from 2004 and on, self-serve analytics really came into its own, whether that was through the Tableau platform or whether that was through Salesforce, reports, dashboards, and then in around, I think it was 2015, Einstein Analytics or Wave was launched, the on-platform advanced analytics solution for Salesforce. And so now we have analytics for everyone. And our goal is to help people to see, understand, and make decisions with data. So things have changed an awful lot. As a Salesforce user, when it comes to advanced analytics, and we'll talk a bit more in a moment about your standard reports and dashboards, but as it comes to advanced analytics, you've really got essentially two alternatives, but it is very much an and, not an or conversation. CRMA, which used to be Tableau CRM, used to be Einstein Analytics. When I started using it, it was Wave. That's where you can take immediate action from your insights within Salesforce. It is operational intelligence for Salesforce users. Now, I'll make it clear that it isn't just Salesforce data. A lot of people get confused and they think that, CRM Analytics or Tableau CRM, as it was known, well, that's if you have Salesforce data. But if you've got data from a warehouse or from an ERP, from a spreadsheet, somewhere else, well, then you're going to need an enterprise BI solution. Well, that's actually not true. CRM Analytics is optimized for Salesforce data, but it has a lot of native connectors so that you can combine Salesforce data and external data, bring them together and deliver those insights in CRM. It also comes with the power of no-code machine learning in the form of the Einstein Discovery platform. So CRMA is not just an add-on app for Salesforce. It is an entire platform that natively integrates with Salesforce. And CRM Analytics comes with data storage, no-code machine learning, data prep platform, data connectors, the dashboard building experience, and it very easily embeds into Salesforce. Tableau, on the other hand, is data from anywhere, data to anywhere, and data for anyone. So the key difference, at least in this level of conversation, is that Salesforce is for Salesforce users. Tableau can deliver insights to anyone, Salesforce users or non-Salesforce users, even people external to an organization like partners or customers through the power of embedded analytics. So with Tableau, you've got analytics for enterprise users, and you're looking now at more of your enterprise-wide data driving insights. It delivers a rich self-serve analytics and exploration experience. It can be delivered via cloud, either our SaaS offering or through your own governed cloud site. It can be delivered on-prem, and it comes with a lot of enterprise capability around connecting to data, governing that data, and of course, build on the foundation of trust. CRMA, as I said, it does have AI built in. It's actionable. It's operationalized. Out of the box, you get a lot of industry apps and functional apps, and it leverages the Salesforce data model. Tableau, again, any data to anyone, anywhere. You get a lot of flexibility and choice with Tableau. So, for example, many customers are pulling data from multiple platforms into, say, a Snowflake, and they need an enterprise-ready data analysis and visualization platform to sit on top of that Snowflake data and deliver governed, secure insights to people across the business. That's going to be a use case for Tableau. And again, this is just an introductory session. We're not going to dive into either of these platforms in great length today, but I do want to explain primarily today that this is a CRMA plus Tableau conversation, not CRMA or Tableau. And that is where a lot of people really come unstuck. They think it's either one or the other. You can't have both. Well, you certainly can. And in many cases, you certainly should have both. Again, for CRMA, it's the Salesforce user experience infusing intelligence into CRM. It's making the CRM experience more engaging. You're going from a system of record to a system of engagement. You're also bringing in the no-code machine learning, which you don't have to be a data scientist to implement and to configure and to maintain. But again, CRM Analytics, it's all in the name. It's all about CRM experience. Whereas Tableau, been around now for over 20 years. Tableau is, again, data to anyone, anywhere, any data. It isn't just a Salesforce experience. It can include Salesforce data. It certainly can be embedded back into Salesforce. And we'll get to that in just a second. One thing to mention as well, when it comes to Tableau, we're making data easy for everyone. We're now delivering something called Pulse, which uses the amazing capability of generative AI to deliver a conversational analytics interface. End users that don't want to dive into a dashboard experience and don't have the time or perhaps the aptitude to analyze and slice and dice their data in a BI platform. Maybe they just want to get key insights once a day or once a week. They want to find out what's going on in their business, what needs their attention. They want it delivered very simply. They want it delivered conversationally. And they want to be able to drill down into those insights purely by asking conversational questions. So that's what we're delivering now with Tableau Pulse, whether that's to a mobile or whether that's through Slack or email, whatever the case may be. And that's a very exciting development that we have in the Tableau platform that our community is looking forward to making use of when it comes GA. It'll be generally available in early December. So keep that in mind as you're evaluating the different capabilities. Now, let's just pause for a minute and let's look at a brief comparison. And I say brief because discussions around this subject can get very detailed very quickly and can end up consuming hours and hours of deep dive systems architecture and data pipeline workshops. But in order for you to make intelligent decisions about what tool is best for which application, and then how you use those tools together in a complementary, synergistic fashion, you need to understand at a high level what each tool is best at. So first of all, Salesforce reports and dashboards. These are for operational reporting for Salesforce users. They're your go-to option for a quick win. The data is real time, so we're not pulling data out into CRMA or into Tableau, whether that's every 5 minutes like you can do in CRMA, whether it's every hour or once a night, whatever the case may be. This data is real time. The reports and dashboards are pretty easy to configure. They're usually managed by your Salesforce admin, but you're only using Salesforce data. Keep that in mind. There are limitations to reports and dashboards. For example, you can't relate more than 4 different objects. You can't go over 2,000 rows. Once you start getting large reports, the performance suffers a lot. Building in complex calculations and business rules is challenging. And unfortunately, a lot of customers, if we're not careful, they end up exporting reports as CSV files into Excel. And that's not ideal. Really, that's where CRM Analytics comes in. I think of it as kind of next level Salesforce reports and dashboards. It's Salesforce process intelligence. You've got analytics that you can quickly and easily embed using Lightning Web Components straight into Salesforce, homepage, opportunity page, contact page, whatever the case may be. You can action analytics within Salesforce. You can easily embed the native AI. Now, by the way, you can embed AI into Tableau, whether that's models you've built in R or Python, or from another machine learning platform like Einstein Discovery. But with CRM Analytics, it's all in one platform. Einstein Discovery, CRMA, it's very easy to bring those together. Also, you can inherit Salesforce security and sharing. Replicating that in another platform after pulling out the data from Salesforce can be quite challenging. And then lastly, in our 3-way comparison, we've got Tableau. So your insights are shared among Salesforce and non-Salesforce users. It's enterprise BI for data exploration. Think of CRM Analytics as primarily being or delivering out-of-the-box templated apps that are designed for Salesforce users and Salesforce data. Whereas Tableau is ideal for data exploration and analysis, slicing and dicing your data, exploring it in detail, and also gives you a lot of flexibility around how it fits in with the business stack. Now, at this point, it may have sounded more like this is an or discussion, but it's actually an and discussion. In my experience, talking to hundreds of Salesforce customers, most all of them are going to need Salesforce Analytics, which is your reports and your CRM Analytics, and they're also going to need an enterprise data exploration, analysis, and visualization platform, as in Tableau. Why are these tools better together? And this is the crux of the session today. I've seen customers try and use CRM Analytics to replace something like a Tableau or maybe a Power BI or another BI competitor, replace that with CRM Analytics and makes that their business-wide intelligence platform. And very often that's not going to work. It's not designed to do that. I've also seen customers try to replace CRM Analytics with the native embedded actionable insights designed for Salesforce data and replace that with, say, a Tableau embedded back in Salesforce. And that also isn't often the best way to do things. Very often you're going to need to use them both together. Now, there are some native challenges. There's also some best practice and best approach guidelines for doing so. And I actually have a blog on that subject on my blog page, which is just my name, marktossell.com. So if you go to marktossell.com, I'll dive into a lot more detail there. But let's think through some reasons why these platforms are better together. Well, number one, you get the best of both worlds. You get the powerful exploration and analysis, the advanced analytics, the advanced geospatial insights, the complex visualizations, the complex data modeling, etc. of Tableau, and also of our Tableau tools like Tableau Desktop and Tableau Prep Builder. You get all of that goodness, but you also get the embedded and the actionable insights of CRM Analytics. It very much depends on the use case. A lot of times for Salesforce users, if you want some quick wins, if you want to deliver those embedded actionable insights, you're going to begin with an out-of-the-box CRM Analytics app, and then you'll take that and you'll evolve it and develop it to the next level. You'll customize it to suit your users and your Salesforce org that's been customized, of course. And that's where you're going to get those embedded actionable insights. But now you have the capability of actually taking an insight that's in one of those pre-built apps in Salesforce and clicking on that and actually exploring it in Tableau. Or maybe you have your Tableau sitting on top of a data warehouse that's pulling in data from 70, 80, 90, 100 different platforms across the organization, and you want to take some of those insights and embed it and bring it back into Salesforce in front of the Salesforce user. So that's going to be an opportunity for Tableau, and you're going to get the best of both worlds that way. Secondly, why are they better together? Business users can go quickly and easily from data to insight to action, regardless of where the data is stored and regardless of where the user works. So if they're a Salesforce user, they've got insights in front of them that's combining Salesforce and external data, bring it together in one place. They're not having to jump into different platforms and logins and etc. It's right there where they live and work. But then maybe you might have someone in a different business unit that they're not using Salesforce, or someone in a position of leadership, or maybe they're a customer or a partner. They also need insights that are relevant to their role. Well, they can access those within Tableau. And if they're Salesforce users, in some cases, they can access those insights via Tableau in Salesforce. But you've got all that flexibility around data and where the users are. The third reason why Tableau and CRMA are better together is that you get superior business outcomes with a faster time to value and higher ROI from using the right tool from the right job. You know, sometimes you might be trying to use CRM Analytics as your enterprise business intelligence platform, and really it's like trying to cut down a tree with a hammer. It is not the right tool for the right job. You should be using, for example, Tableau there. So if you want to get the right business outcomes and you want to get fast time to value, better return on investment, and just an all-round better result, you're going to want to have a combination of both platforms. Number 4, predictions and insights from the machine learning and the AI can deliver business value through an analysis and action framework that's flexible and scalable. For your Salesforce users, you're using the Einstein Discovery machine learning, delivering actionable insights and predictions through CRM Analytics within Salesforce. For your broader business team, you might have a data science team that's working with models in Python, or they're using an automated or machine learning platform, something like a SageMaker, H2O, Data Robot. They also need an analysis and an action framework that's flexible and scalable. And they have that with Tableau. So regardless of the insights and predictions you're delivering with AI and machine learning, depending on the use case, you're going to have the right tool to give users the action framework to implement those. The fifth reason that Tableau and CRM Analytics are so much better together is that a joint approach enables customers to deploy insights and analysis anywhere and leverage their existing data environment. Very few customers, if any, only have Salesforce as their technology and data platform. A great many of our customers have hundreds of platforms and systems. And they're trying to pull all that data together, analyze it, deliver insights. You can't do that purely with Tableau, and you can't do that purely with Salesforce reports or with CRM Analytics. You're going to have to leverage all of those technologies, depending on the use case, depending on the users, depending on the data. That will dictate which one works best where. But using them together gives you that flexibility. And lastly, a robust end-to-end analytics solution that provides a flexible governance methodology to deliver analytics at scale. Now, this flexible governance methodology is important. With CRMA and with Salesforce reports and dashboards, you're going to inherit the permissions and the security that you've built up within the Salesforce platform. Permission sets, user profiles, etc. Now, with Tableau, we have a very much enterprise-grade governance framework with using a data catalog, a data lineage, using individual user and group permissions. There's a whole framework there that's incredibly powerful and flexible to make sure that every user sees everything they should see and sees nothing they should not see. So again, depending on the data, the use case, the user, you'll be able to use the right platform for the right job. Now, I've given you 6 points here. Again, in my blog, I go into a lot more detail and I talk about some of the challenges that there are around using the platforms together, and feel free to reference that. The last point I want to make as my session comes to a close is the fact that now, and it was announced at Dreamforce, we're now delivering and developing a Salesforce unified analytics experience. Seamless analytics for CRM users, access all your analytics from a central hub, so you can go into your analytics hub, search for an asset. It might be a report, it might be CRM Analytics, it might be Tableau. You can actually jump from Salesforce and from CRM Analytics directly into a Tableau dashboard, explore the data in Tableau, and then actually save that and publish it back to CRM Analytics and then to Salesforce. Honestly, I think we've been waiting for this one for a long time. For customers, of which there are many that do use reports and CRMA and Tableau, it's been a real struggle to get all the insights you need on one page, or to have a catalog that has all of those assets right in front of the user. Now you could create a collection within your analytics homepage that shows the reports and the CRM Analytics and the Tableau that you want to see. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share this video in another screen. Bear with me so I can share the audio.
CRM users need insights in the flow of work. Introducing the Salesforce Unified Analytics Experience. Whether it's standard reporting on Salesforce data with reports and dashboards, purpose-built analytics for sales and service with CRM Analytics, or deep data exploration with Tableau, we offer the world's leading analytics capabilities. Now you can infuse insights from all these tools directly in the flow of work. CRM Analytics provides relevant insights when and where you need them. And because it's native to Salesforce, you can seamlessly take action like jumping into an account record where contextual insights provide a 360-degree view of the customer. You can even embed Tableau visits with the new native Lightning Web component and get predictive and prescriptive insights from Einstein to understand the next best action to take. Analytics Home is the centralized hub for all of your assets. Now Tableau dashboards can be published, so you can access CRM Analytics, reports and dashboards, and Tableau assets in a single place. You can organize them into favorites or create collections of related assets and easily search for the content you need. Whether centralized in Analytics Home or infused directly into the flow of work in Salesforce, providing a unified